Welcome back to the VYBE Guys podcast. I'm Brandon.
I'm Aaron.
And I'm Brent. And we are the VYBE Guys.
It's just 3 again. Jaron is cruising right now.
Cruising or bruising. It seems like everybody's going on a cruise right now.
Everybody going on a damn cruise, it seems, except us.
Not for real.
Not me. Where's our cruise?
Yeah, for real. VYBE cruise?
Almost forgot my cruise.
That'd be cool.
That would be fire. His mom went on a cruise. My mom went on a cruise. Who else went on a cruise?
My dad went on a cruise.
His dad went on a cruise.
I drove a Chevy Cruise.
Hey.
There we go.
Hey, guys. Last night, Jake Paul and Mike Tyson fought. Did you watch? Did you watch the fight?
Yeah, no, I watched a 20-year-old man beat the shit out of a grandpa. That's what I watched. I didn't even see a fight.
Yeah, Mike had no legs under him.
Dude.
Head movement looked good.
Yeah.
His head movement was nice, but
was solid.
he had no base, no legs, no legs.
Yeah, that was tough to watch.
That was rough. It was rough.
Yeah, man. Jake definitely pulled back. He pulled back.
Yeah.
He had Mike hurt. I think like pretty early on, like in the first few rounds, and he laid off of him. I noticed.
Mm-hmm.
So he could have not. He could have, yeah. But I mean,
Yeah, Jake said in the post fight that like he held back. Like after a couple rounds, he was like, "I'm not gonna hurt him if I really don't have to."
which that's cool. That's respectable, man.
Yeah.
Like he knew he could have if he wanted to.
Yeah. What were you about to say?
No, I'm just sick. I don't know.
Yeah, no, I feel you.
After the first round, I was like, okay, I'm mad. I had hope. That's what I'm mad
Dude,
about.
because Mike landed a good hit.
You see what I'm saying? At the first round, because like Jake looked a little like timid, and I was like, oh yeah. I was like, oh, and plus, I threw a 5 on a bet. I mean, that's why I was also like really excited.
What Mike by KO?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I parlayed him and John Jones together for KOs just to be fun.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, but it was just 5. So, I mean, you ever seen that commercial, that Subway commercial where they eat $5? Well, there goes $5 for Brent.
Dude, yeah. I still don't really like Jake Paul that much, but I respect him for at least like bowing to him at the end of the fight and just not knocking him out, I guess, if you don't have to. I was definitely hoping for a knockout. I don't care who, but I can respect it, I guess.
Yeah. I hope the circus fights are done.
I agree.
Yeah.
The time in the sun was cool, but I think it's time to move past it. Jake needs to box some serious guys now.
Yeah, he's got to fight people his own age.
We were talking about it earlier. I would like to see Jake go against Tommy again. Since their fight was split decision, I feel like it makes sense to run that back.
Yeah.
I agree.
So,
are we ever getting Jake Paul and KSI? That's
No.
been like a thing for years.
I
I don't feel like it's ever
we will.
happening.
No, I feel like we will, but it's just going to be like
They're
out
gonna be
of
58.
nowhere. No, maybe for sure.
I think Jake smokes KSI.
You think so?
Honestly, same.
And the reason I think that is because KSI is on his Michael Venom page with the way he's like bouncing on his toes and coming in. He has like a karate stance in a boxing match. I feel like this is tailor made for Jake to counter him and to just fold him. I really could,
think it'd be a
especially
good
with
fight.
Jake training the way he's been training ever since the Deji fight. So
That's fair. I think it'd be a good fight. From what I saw, like, if KSI can do what Mike Tyson did in that first round, like if he can press him and catch him off guard, I think, and like KSI, every fight I've seen him do recently, he's been crazy aggressive.
Yeah, he's a wild fighter.
He's got power.
He
got power.
throws wide. If he catches one, I mean that goes for anybody. I mean, I do like the way Jake does fight though, because he's like more conservative. He picks he wears you down.
Yeah.
I give Jake Paul his flowers. I've gave him his flowers like the past couple of fights because I mean, who was that schmuck he fought that we all watched? That we
Mike Perry.
Mike Perry,
my
bro.
God.
Like Mike Perry, credit to him. He took that ass whooping like a champ. He was getting his ass whooped, but he never went down, like officially. But yeah, Jake, I'll give you your flowers.
Yeah, like he puts in the hard work. Like I don't really like him as a person, but I gotta respect what he does for boxing. Because I mean he is the most followed boxing.
Yeah, hey boy, he's smoking rocks if he thinks he can beat Canelo.
Yeah, Canelo
Like,
would work
man.
circles around that brother.
And then he's calling out Gervonta Davis too. When did we turn into a boxing podcast?
Yo,
I'm playing.
Yeah, sorry guys who were just clicking through the imprint. I'm sorry. We're sorry.
Look,
I'm sorry.
Mauro Ronaldo was there. Anything in a
Shout out
square
Mauro.
circle, we
Hey,
review.
Hey, Mauro he shouted out WWE.
Yes, he did.
So,
I miss his voice, bro. Every time I hear, I'm like, damn, I miss it. I just want to hear one "Mamma Mia" so bad, bro.
Dude, I was saying Mamma Mia for them servers. My God. God.
Oh, dude, Netflix. How are you a multi-million-dollar corporation, a streaming mogul, and you can't run a fucking live stream? That was brutal, dude.
It's insane.
That was brutal. I had to go to other sites to hopefully somebody else's Netflix was doing well. Damn.
And like, I'm not surprised because like
It was when you own Netflix is crashing, you gotta outsource.
It's true.
We
yeah.
outsourcing, baby.
Absolutely.
because it's crazy because it's like if it was like a pay-per-view that wouldn't have happened just because you have to buy it. But since everybody has a Netflix subscription, everybody's watching it. It's like, how did they not think about that way beforehand?
The coding or something was just fucked up. It was bad.
I got a good transition, boys.
All right,
Since we're on the train of Netflix and we're about to go into Raw, that logo stinks.
That logo does suck ass.
I hope it's fake.
It does.
Was it real? Like, did they play that after the?
I don't know. I saw. You know how I found out about that logo? Your tweet.
What'd you do?
And then I saw Mike
Oh, you
Tyson's
didn't see
ass
it?
cheeks.
No.
I'll pull it up for you real quick. Kenny, will you? Well, actually, probably not. Don't pull it up. Censor it.
Just blur out the buns.
Yeah, blur out the buns.
We're talking about the logo, by the way, not Tyson's ass.
I mean, technically we are.
I mean,
It's in the tweet.
You know, it's a good play on us.
Dude, that is something I did not need to see. Like, I was watching it with Noel when we were watching the fights or whatever, and we literally both screamed when that happened. I did not need to see.
Dude, I was in the kitchen doing something, and Jess just starts laughing, and I look up, and she's like, "Oh no!" She's like, "You got to rewind it." I was like, "Okay." so I had to rewind it just for the little bit of time that it was working.
Dude, someone commented on my tweet talking about some eating more cellulite or something. I was like, yo, my God.
Damn.
Anyways, Raw movie on
Sumo
Netflix.
Tyson.
The amount of memes that came out of it is just great.
Insane.
Oh,
but
man.
yeah, Raw will be on Netflix in January. It got some promo last night.
Yeah.
Shout out Morrow.
Yeah, Morrow.
Hey, Aaron, what went down on Raw?
Let's see. We got Priest and Gunther. And hold on, before we get into that, I just want to say this real quick. Why is Gunther acting like a puss? Like what is happening?
Pussy
What is
boots?
happening? When did he become sniveling, bro? Like you know when he become like such a coward? I don't, you know.
I'm not a fan of it.
A little bit of street trash steps up to his proper ass, and he's like, "Nah, hold on, like, hold up."
A little bit of street trash.
Yeah, man, it's weird. I don't know. Yeah, I agree. I'll retweet that tweet. I don't like it.
Are you guys like even excited for that match at all?
Yeah, no, the match will be. Yeah, the match is cool. They could have went about this differently, I think, because I mean, Gunther is just a badass. And then when he does this, it kind of like tarnishes his rep, like really bad. Like it just like, I don't know what he's got to do in this match to shake this off, but hopefully we just like forget about this and like maybe like a year or so, maybe a couple months from now, we all go like, hey, remember when that like Gunther acted like a little pussy bitch? I remember that. Oh yeah. Now he's back though. Like
He's back.
yeah, we got to just kind of bury this moment a little bit because that on Raw was pretty tough to watch. I ain't gonna lie.
Yeah. Him acting like that was so out of character. It was ridiculous.
I feel like, not jumping ahead too much, but I feel like SmackDown has been better than Raw recently. I feel like that happens all the time with WWE. They just flip-flop back and forth between which show is better consistently. But I've just been enjoying SmackDown a whole lot more.
Oh, yeah.
It might be because of Roman and stuff and just the Bloodline stuff going on.
Yeah.
But, like, I'm not...
SmackDown is on its way.
Yeah.
It's on its way, I think, to like being probably... well, obviously, when Raw goes to Netflix, we'll see how that goes.
Right.
But the way SmackDown is building the tag division, the women's division, the way that they're building everything right now, probably in like a few months' time, hopefully SmackDown's booming, you know?
Yeah.
So...
Plus, vibes are high, man. Weekend's right around the corner on a Friday.
True.
You know, it's not just like Monday. You know? So, I mean, that plays into it a little bit.
Fair.
Dakota Kai's back.
Yeah, she had a great performance, too. Like, I think since Damage Control are more in that babyface role, I feel like that fits Dakota Kai a lot better. Like, she's a good heel, but...
Ooh. We were talking about the mid-card women's championships last week, right? And like we were talking about who we think should. Now that Dakota Kai's back, if they introduce the women's Intercontinental Championship, it should be her.
Ooh,
That would be really cool.
Yeah, she's long overdue for an opportunity like that. I agree, but I still want Io. I still want Io.
Io got the women's championship.
That's true. That's
soon.
true. She's had a lot of accolades. She's probably winning the Rumble. That's my Royal Rumble winner.
That'd be cool. I'd be cool with that.
Yeah, I can't wait till Asuka comes back because they were like when Dakota and Kai and them were in the ring and they were like, oh, we're just missing Asuka. I was like, man, I miss her too. I didn't realize how much I missed her until like it was brought out to me.
So many people are gone right now, and not even just because of injury, but I feel like they just I feel like Triple H picks and chooses when he wants people to come back for certain things. Because we'll get into it later a little bit more, but like Shinsuke, came back and he wasn't injured, like he just wasn't around. Fair. I feel like that's something I've noticed with Triple H recently.
Yeah, that excites me. I know that I feel like Becky's on the same thing.
Yeah, apparently she's coming back in January for Netflix.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, they probably paid a bag for her.
Oh yeah, and apparently Roman or Netflix wants Roman on Raw. That it's just a rumor. I don't know if it's confirmed, but I could believe it.
Like full time?
Yeah, they Netflix probably wants Roman on Raw full time as the draw.
I wonder how they're gonna do that.
Do they split OG Bloodline away from new Bloodline?
Maybe. Yeah, it depends on how. Depends on how War Games ends for sure. It's got to be it's got to make sense. I feel like they're cooking something, so I feel like it's gonna make sense. But I'm curious.
Yeah,
switch brands.
And speaking of War Games and stuff, does the new Bloodline end after War Games? Because I don't see them winning at all.
Like dissension between the group and then they split or what?
Yeah, just dissension between the group and then a few weeks after War Games or even right after they're just done. What happens after War Games? Because I don't feel like there's a need for a new Bloodline if they lose after War Games.
I don't know why there's still a part of me that feels like The Rock he has his hands involved in that some way. I think that's what's happening. I just keep thinking about it, so I'm gonna run with that, boys. I feel like they will continue. Who knows? I mean, I could be tripping right now, but what if New Bloodline wins at War Games?
It's a very strong possibility.
I mean, if they win at War Games, I feel like Rock definitely will be involved with them in some way, shape, or form. For sure.
I'm gonna be honest. That's the only way, in my eyes, New Bloodline wins.
Yeah,
is The Rock gets involved. That's
at War Games.
Yeah, because I'll be honest, if The Rock does not get involved, OG Bloodline easily wins that, and I see Solo taking the pin, and that way that Jacob Fatu and them look at him and be like, that's not my tribal chief. That dude's getting pinned religiously. You know what I mean? That causes the dissension. However, WrestleMania is right around the corner. Royal Rumble's right around the corner. Dwayne won a little something, man. I'm telling you, bro. Dwayne on the same card as John Cena's last year, bro. It's inevitable, I think.
Aaron and I were talking earlier about Rock's movie bombing hard, and we're like, yeah, he's coming back.
Yeah, come back.
He's coming back.
Come back, Dwayne.
Did you see that? How hard his movie bombed?
Which one?
Red one, the Christmas movie or whatever, with Chris Evans.
There you go. I hate to be that. Yeah, I just never.
Dude, it's insane. Not to be extremely negative, but I just find movie stuff like that interesting. Their budget was $250 million. No. They were scheduled to open with $30 million in the box office, right? They made $3 million. Rock coming back.
Whoa.
We need Rock on Netflix.
That is so true. We need Rock on Netflix. Bro, Rock back full time would be crazy.
He's had a great run in Hollywood. Just come on back.
Yeah. Rock. He's had some hits. He's had some whiffs. But
Moana 2 coming out.
I'm so cool. I'm so cool with The Rock coming back. A little bit longer. For a little bit longer.
I agree.
Let's go. Let's 6 straight months, Rock.
Yeah.
What you scared, Rock?
Yeah, maybe. Yeah. He walked away from this WrestleMania healthy, and I feel like it's in the back of his mind. Last time he was at a WrestleMania, before that was he had that way he tore his abdomen or something crazy.
Yeah, something like that.
Yeah, so I feel like maybe that's in the back of his mind, just injury. However, brother, you're gonna get injured regardless because you shooting that MMA video and movie and he got hurt there. So I feel like he should just come back, bro.
Yeah.
I selfishly, childhood me and me wants that so bad. Just, we need that.
I don't even got a problem with Rock's Hollywood stuff. If I go see a Rock movie, I know what I'm getting myself into. He's playing himself. You know what I'm saying? But
talk about it.
We need the final boss.
We need Rock and Cena one last time. That's what we really need.
Feed families.
That's what we really need. Thrice in a lifetime, baby.
Thrice.
Let's do it.
Thrice. Man, man.
You know he wants that match one-on-one with Roman too. It's definitely gonna happen before he's done.
Oh yeah.
They talk about a long build or whatever. You know it's gonna happen.
But I'll tell you what though, WrestleMania 40 will hit even harder if that's the last like interaction we have of Cena and Rock.
Yeah, I mean it probably will be.
I think so too. I think that chapter closed. Be honest, but if it reopened, I'd be cool.
I can see them doing like promo stuff or like face to face.
Give me one more promo, bro. Give me one more, bro.
Yeah.
But I think Rock hitting that rock bottom on Cena. I think you're right. I think it might have been pretty close.
2025, I'm gonna ball like a baby, dude.
Yeah, bro, it sucks.
I'm gonna be so emotional that entire year. I'm not ready for it. That's like my guy.
Yeah,
that was my childhood.
Dude, like we've talked about it before. Once the childhood go out, it's oh man,
Dude, oh my god,
they're already creeping out, man.
Yep.
And it makes me upset. I mean, I was watching. I watched a 60-second snippet about like Batista talking about like, man, he misses it a bunch, and like just hearing his music gets him geeked. But
you talking about that Chris Van Vliet interview?
I am.
Yeah,
yeah, bro. And he's just like, but that's like how I want to go out. I'm like, fuck. Like I feel like a lot of people are doing that shit now, which sucks.
Dude, but Batista talking about he still dreams of hearing his his music and the pops and stuff. It's like he wants to do it.
You know how many goated theme songs we're losing? Like think about that, bro. Like the more these people like stop, it's like, dude, that like is done. It's gone.
Until the Hall of Fame induction.
No. They didn't bring back that. Bring that back, dude. That shit's gone. I want that shit back, bro. That shit was goated. Oh my god,
dude. So 2025 slate, we got fucking Rock coming back at some point.
Talk about it.
John Cena retiring. Goldberg retiring. Because that's happening in 2020. Yeah. Not that I'm excited about it. Not that I'm excited about it, but you know, like that's happening in 2025.
Okay.
It's like, damn, Goldberg's going out, man.
Shoot. Fuck. Shoot.
Dude, it's gonna be a wild year. It's gonna be a wild year next year.
I'm so excited, bro. And then the fact that Royal Rumble is in Indy, so that's fantastic for everybody.
Specifically,
didn't want to do that.
give it a buck. Hour drive, you feel me?
Yeah, but we're paying for it because WrestleMania's in Vegas. But I mean, that's just really cool. Yeah, man, the farewell tour, I'm just not ready for. I'm really excited. It's like I'm really curious. Like, oh my god, I just want to know who's facing at WrestleMania. I just want to know so bad. I just want to know, like, is it gonna be like childhood nostalgia, or is it gonna be like someone he's never faced before that we've all been wanting to see?
Dude,
like, you could go either way.
Yeah.
I guess the Royal Rumble is going to be crazy because that's just going to that's going to pave the way. It always does. It's going to pave the path of, all right, this is setting up this, is setting up this. I'm geeked.
Yeah.
Yo, what if Cena wins?
I wouldn't hate it.
What if he wins the Rumble?
That would be 3.
Yeah.
That's an elite list.
I really wouldn't hate it if he did. Like, if it's his last run, fuck it.
That's what I'm saying.
Yeah, we all want him to have that 17th championship.
You know?
So.
Dude, I want him to come out at 1. And I want him to Iron Man his shit all the way. All right, this is me being me. I want Cena that was just purple shirt burying these schmucks. I want him to come out and just be that guy again. I'm so sick of this. And I know he'll win a match in 2025, but I want him to win matches. I want him to just be that guy. Mm-hmm. I don't know. That's just me. This farewell tour, I want John Cena to go crazy.
Facts.
Him and Gunther at WrestleMania for the World Heavyweight Championship.
I think it's happening.
Gunther's beating the shit out of him. Typical Cena match, getting his ass just whooped across the arena, the stadium, if you will. You know, and then all for him to just hit the 5 moves of doom, STF. Tap out.
Dude, imagine if Gunther tapped. Oh my god.
Let's do it.
Oh my god.
That would hit like crack. That would hit.
If there's anyone for Gunther to tap to, I mean, you know, but that would be insane.
Hey, the STF's a powerful move.
You know?
Oh, for the love of God, bro. If John Cena, I don't ever want John Cena, because like that's the golden rules. John Cena never gives up and he'll never submit. But he could do like some Stone Cold shit, bro.
Oh, pass out.
Oh yeah, Gunther could put him in a
know what I
in
mean?
a rear naked, and
That
you
would
know,
be tough to swallow, but that yeah.
John's bleeding, he's gushing, he's getting choked out, blood's just you know.
Yeah, bro. Hey, but John Cena, don't you dare Mike Tyson our shit and like get old and just not perform well. Don't do that to us, please.
You want him to come out number 1? He gonna be like Mike Tyson. He gonna be red like Brock Lesnar by the end of it.
No, don't stop, dude. John Cena's the pinnacle of men's health. All right, you better watch your mouth, man. He's going the distance.
Yeah, red like Brock and less hair in the back.
Dude, I know it's not wrestling related, but you see what your GOAT said, LeBron, in an interview? He said he's got like 1 or 2 years left.
To say, to be honest, so this is year 22. I always saw him going out in year 23.
Wow.
I thought about that because I was like, because he was like, well, I'm waiting for Bronny to get to the league, and then it happened. But then when someone pointed out, or I saw something on social media, and it was like, yeah, year 21. It was last year. I was like, oh, he got 2 years. Oh, Bronny comes in the and I was like, bro, it's got to be year 23.
Because he doesn't want to keep going till the wheels fall off. That's what he said in that same interview. So if he retired at year 23, that would be pretty fucking special.
If he did a farewell tour, that'd be sweet too.
It's crazy because he's in this long run, and he's having like career highs with shit, and he's like improving stats, and you know,
four straight triple doubles, my friend. Four straight triple doubles. By the way, he's washed.
Dude, he's improving everywhere. Like, and that's what's crazy. He could play for another 5 years if he
really
probably wanted to.
Yeah,
that's what we said like 5 years ago. He played another 5.
I think he could because he might not be scoring as much, but like he's doing everything else like better.
He just wants to get to the playoffs again. He wants to make that run again. Like he'll do anything to get to that point. So I mean, I don't blame him because if I was at that time of my life, I just want to win as much as possible.
Oh yeah. Especially when the door's shutting on you soon. So
exactly. He's got nothing to prove. He's already the leader scorer.
Yeah,
you know.
Yep.
Damn right. Speaking of leading, let's lead back into Raw because we kind of got way off guard. So we talked about go ahead.
Judgment Day.
Judgment Day.
Yeah. Oh yeah. Yep. The Judgment Day stuff.
Dirty Dom.
Yep.
Stepping up. Stepping up, Dirty Dom. I love seeing that out of the Dirty Dom, man. I love to see the nuts on that man. Don't clip that, you weirdos.
That's going on the Reddit.
But no, yeah, man. He stepped up to Fiend Balor. How y'all feel about that?
Yeah,
no, it was kind of cool. I feel like over the past couple of months, like we've seen Dom. He's still sniveling, little sniveling beach, but he's kind of like slipping out of that and like at least competing in matches where Judgment Day isn't getting involved as often as they used to. Like I feel like they're slowly trying to get him out of this like he can't do it on his own thing. So I like that he stepped up to Balor and it's like, hey, you haven't competed for the world title in a minute. What you talking about me for?
Right. Right, which is true. It's like you haven't even defended the tag titles. Who you going at?
Oh my God, you're right. Jesus Lord, God, talk about 2 different tag divisions. That's another thing between Raw and SmackDown. We'll talk about that later, dude. Good God.
Yeah, SmackDown's pulling away. I think.
Oh yeah.
Right now, absolutely.
I think Seth and Bronson like brawled for a little too.
Okay.
Yeah. We'll get there later. I feel like that's gonna be the hot topic of the podcast.
Oh yeah.
Seth also got confronted by Sammy. Sammy asked him to join his team for War Games. Seth was like, "Are you crazy?" No, basically, he's like, "I don't want to fucking tag with Roman. Are you stupid?" Yeah, summarized.
I can't believe you guys would do that. I took years out of my life trying to dethrone that man, and then all of a sudden he gets it. He's trying to get it all back, and I love the story where they're going with it.
Yeah,
and then Solo tried to recruit Seth.
Yeah,
that was a fun little segment.
He said, "I don't want a team that'll want to be Roman Reigns."
Big pop, baby.
That was a big pop.
Big pop.
I love you, Solo.
Jacob Fatu, bro.
He's a star, man.
I love him, man. He's just him. He's just like, I mean, like that's all you gotta be in this life, bro. Just be you. Just
be you.
I'm being dead ass, bro. Like, just be you, and he's killing it.
I know he's got a field goal once he puts his arms down.
Dude, I know.
You ain't lying. Oh my God, bro.
But he loves Solo, so he'll keep doing it. I love you, Solo.
I love you, Solo.
Man, before he goes to bed, praying to Solo.
The Miz and Final Testament attacked Wyatt Six.
Yeah.
I thought it was a fun segment, but what are we doing?
Didn't the Miz just get kidnapped?
He did.
What did with duct tape on his mouth? What happened? What did he fight?
Well, that's why he attacked him.
He got out. He escaped.
He escaped.
Damn.
Miz was with Final Testament attacking Wyatt Six. You feel me?
Universe Smoke going crazy.
Cooking.
As long as Wyatt Six keep doing what they did. What was that match they had a few months ago? Was it against the Viking Experience, whatever the fuck they're called?
The War Raiders.
I forgot who they faced, but
No, you're good. It's okay.
I forgot who they faced, but they had it was Alpha Academy and them.
No, it was. Yeah, it was the main event, right?
Yeah, or something like that.
Yeah, it was American.
Yeah, that shit was good. If they do the same thing with Final Testament and Miz, I'm cool with it. Just beat each other's ass all over the ring, inside of the ring, weapons, all that. I'm cool with it. But if we just gonna have a match,
right. Yo, yeah, come on. Over there.
It's kind of crazy how like the phenomenon of like the Wyatt Six shit, like kind of the flame kind of went out a little bit on that. Like I don't want to like say it's gone right now, but it's like getting completely overshadowed by a lot of other storylines right now.
yeah, I feel like they still have that like that fire.
They do.
Because when they showed up on Raw, that was like the first time they had been in the arena in a minute. So like they got a good pop or whatever, but I feel like they're not getting featured enough. And I don't know if that's going to change after all this like war game stuff, because there are other pressing stories that they're doing first. But I just, like you said, I just don't want them to get lost in the shuffle or anything like that.
Give them the tag titles.
Yeah,
Those tag titles need
it
to
would
be
make
used some
sense.
way.
You're right.
It would make sense too, like seeing how like the Y6 moves. Like they don't like people that betray the families and stuff. So
Yeah.
you know, Judgment Day,
They turn their back
yep.
on Damien and stuff. So you know what I mean? Like I feel like they should get the tag titles at least so they can use them and put them in matches and do vignettes all the time and give them a lot more hype and credibility. Because I'll be pissed as a mother, bro, if like we get to the Royal Rumble and like they still haven't done anything with the Wyatt Six since like, because if they start having like a bunch of weird mass motherfuckers running down the ramp and I'm like, and I don't really care about them, I'm gonna be pissed.
Yeah, that's true.
Because you already know it, like majority of them are all gonna be in the
3,
Rumble.
2, 1. Here comes Eric Rowan.
Oh, he's got the cage again. There's something in it. You know what I mean? Like I don't want
the cage.
I don't want
the
that.
cage is crazy.
You see what I'm saying, brother? It's like, I don't want that. I really hope that before Royal Rumble they get like a better story. Sorry, no, I love the Miz. And then we move past that because I don't want to. Yeah. What's
Look, I
next?
love the Miz. I'm just glad he's heel again. We'll get where we need to get to after this.
That's a great point. Thank you, Final Testament, for turning Miz heel.
Yeah, but let him free, damn it.
Let him free. Let him free.
Let him
You
free.
damn
Oh
right.
my God.
You damn right.
Kofi and Xavier continued to bicker. We know where that's going.
Yep. Oh yeah.
Yeah, we've talked about it in depth, you know.
Many months.
Many months.
Yes.
Many months.
In due time, we will be talking about that. That will be the thumbnail here very soon.
Yeah.
Oh, yes.
Oh, Kofi turned on Woods? What? Plot twist. Plot twist.
Who saw that coming?
No.
Come back here if this happened.
That's really about it for Raw.
Okay.
We covered most of the things.
Let's do it.
Before we get to SmackDown, I have like a point that I want to bring up. I feel like maybe the reason I haven't been as interested in Raw is because like Triple H does not put his main eventers in matches anymore, like on Raw. And not all the time. Like, you know, you got people like Bianca still wrestling, and she's obviously a main eventer in her own right. But like people like a Drew, when he comes back, watch, he's not going to be in matches on Raw. Like they save everybody for the pay-per-views. And I feel like that all started because when Jinder and Seth had their match and Seth got injured before Mania, I feel like Triple H got scared and like is like keeping people back for the bigger matches, which to an extent is fine. Like I'm not necessarily saying that I want people to be like overexposed or whatever.
Right.
But like Cody doesn't, you know, fight on SmackDowns frequently. Seth will wrestle on a Raw every once in a while. Sammy is a little different. Like I feel like they treat him like a upper mid carder, but a main eventer at the same time. It's interesting, but I feel like they got to put their main eventers in matches every once in a while because like with like a John Cena back in the day, he was wrestling every fucking week.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah.
You got to make people care.
Man,
That's all I wanted to bring
that's
up.
a great point. And even if they do wrestle sometimes, like they're in tag matches. So like they are just, 25% their way through a match.
Yeah.
I get you. I hope they don't get like lazy and complacent, which I don't see Paul Levesque doing. I don't see that at all.
Yeah.
So I mean, I understand because that is an issue. It can't happen, but I mean that if it's meant to happen, it's gonna happen. So I mean, you gotta bite the bullet and just do whatever you feel. I'm not saying have a fucking steel cage every Monday night, but I mean,
yeah, more of a balance.
yeah, you gotta have more draw than so and so returns next week. I agree with you on that. So hopefully, if Drew does come back, he does wrestle. So we'll see.
For SmackDown, we had Cody Rhodes demanding Kevin Owens to get a beatdown he deserves. But Nick Aldis said, nah. Yeah, we playing footsies. I see.
Yeah, my fault. Fucking came down with a scorpion kick or something.
But Nick Aldis was very pissed. He wasn't having it. He's like, yo, we can't be having pile drivers on the show. What we doing? What we doing? And
That's dope. That's dope.
Yeah. I like that they're protecting that move. That move needs to be protected. I think that's one of the things that I don't like about wrestling in other companies, and I'm not just calling out AEW because whenever I say other companies, people think I'm just talking about AEW. But I don't like Canadian destroyers. I like Canadian destroyers, but it's got to be the right time, or the right place for it. So I like that they're protecting a pile
Well, that's what's
driver.
weird about them protecting the basic pile driver. I feel like because we've seen Canadian destroyers on WWE TV probably in the past couple months.
Yeah, we've seen a few.
Within that time frame. I feel like we've seen that sort of like protect the basic version of that move is a little weird, but I understand.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Yeah, if that makes sense.
No,
like,
100%.
Not trying to be like, oh, that shit's whack, but like,
No, because it's basically the same concept.
Yeah, except I feel like the flipping version of that's a little more dangerous.
A little bit. I feel like they just did it because like it's always been banned except for The Undertaker, so they're just keeping it. But you're right though. Like if
It's just a little funky.
Yeah, if you're gonna protect one, protect the other as well.
I think it also adds to the fact that Randy Orton just coming off of like neck and back surgery.
Okay.
So like that's why they're trying to play into that. Like you could like end his career or potentially kill the guy. That's what they're like that's why they did something like that.
Okay. Brent just came in and said, "Yo, here's why."
Yeah.
I'm backing, like, I'm like, I get
No, that
why.
makes sense. That makes sense.
No, I
Yeah,
love that they're protecting it. Yeah.
Which I think they should do with a lot of other stuff too. And keep it that way.
No, the thing with Randy, I didn't even think about. So that's that's a good take.
I think it was just whoever was on the call pointed that out, and I was like, oh yeah, that's right. But sorry for the poor schmucks that went to the show. They were like, oh damn it, and then maybe like there's one guy who was like, oh yeah, Randy's back. No, I remember that.
Still real to me, damn it.
It is still real to me, damn it. Facts.
We had Bailey, Candice LeRae, and BFAB in a triple threat match. Is it a tournament or is it?
Yes.
Okay, so yeah, they were in a triple threat match. Bailey ended up winning that triple threat match to advance. I thought that match was really good, and I want to give some praise to BFAB real quick. Like that's usually not someone I give praise to, no disrespect, but I feel like she has improved tremendously in the ring. I don't know if you guys watched that match, but I felt like she was kind of like the highlight of it for me.
Well, she's been training. She's been down to the dungeon doing stuff down there like frequently. So it's nice that she's going after it and she's finally getting a chance to show what she could do.
Yeah, because I feel like WWE never really gave her like a real chance before. Like they would, the stuff with Hit Row and even the Street Profits. She was just like in the back, but I want to see more of what she can do in the ring, especially after this match. But Bailey ended up winning.
How do you feel?
I'm okay. I'm okay with it. Truly.
He's squinting his eyes really hard.
I have a but. There's a but. I'm okay with it. Truly, as long as she just doesn't win the U.S. title.
I don't think she will.
Yeah, that's it for me.
I saw another side of the bracket, the one that was underneath Bailey, the Bailey match, the Bailey Candice and BFAB match. Chelsea Green's in that match with two people that I don't think's winning at all.
Okay. Do you remember who the other two were?
I think it was.
I'm pretty sure Bianca was on that side.
Yeah, but
I don't think she was in that match though.
The reason I think No. Bianca. I think Bianca is in the Chelsea match because here's what I was thinking when I first saw it. I think Chelsea's gonna win that match because Bianca's involved with like Raquel and Liv and all that shit's happening right now. And then on the other side, Jade's in a match too. Jade's with like Mishin and somebody else. Damn, I can't believe I forgot. I thought I was about to be more sharp on it. But yeah, no. Overall, though, the people in the tournament, it looks good. It looks good. But I think Chelsea's gonna win that. Who is she gonna? So she's probably gonna face Bailey.
Who?
Chelsea if Chelsea wins, or she facing somebody on the.
I think she would face so she'd have to get through Bailey to get to the finals.
Okay.
Because they're on the same side of the bracket. I'm pretty sure. I think because Niven's on the other side or Piper, and then I saw Jade on the other side. And I was like, damn, it could be Jade, but then again, like you guys said, like that whole conflicting thing with the whole Liv thing, like it's just
so much happening.
There's so much, and they've been like teasing Bianca and Jade, kind of like getting each other's way a little bit.
Yeah, just ever so slightly.
So I feel like that's going to boil over at some point. I don't think either or are going to win. And I think this Bailey wins a smokescreen. I think she's fucking Bailey. She's a Grand Slam champion. She'll have the title at some point.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
I don't think she'll be the inaugural. I think the perfect person to be inaugural is Chelsea Green.
Yeah.
Fair.
Yeah.
We also had LA Knight issue another U.S. Open challenge. Called out Logan Paul for his 2 defenses before he was interrupted by Santos Escobar.
That son of a bitch. God, I miss that.
Oh, yeah, I forgot about that shit.
See?
What the fuck was that?
Fucking loser. Isn't that what he did?
He did, yeah.
Yeah, what the
He sure
fuck
did. I was like,
that?
I was watching that in the car. I was like, what the fuck?
Good God.
Santos Escobar. See? I was like, what?
What a douche.
But yeah, Santos wanted a match. LA Knight was like, yeah, fuck you, buddy. I've beaten you many times. But he's like,
he said, back of the line.
Yeah, back of the line.
Back of the line.
But LA Knight stole Jey Uso's line. He's like, Berto is staring a hole into me right now. So he's like, I'll give you a match. They had a pretty good match too. Berto wasn't winning. I mean,
it's Berto.
Hey, don't jump past that promo now. LA Knight had another classic LA Knight moment where he had cut a good little, hit a couple good bars on him.
What'd he say?
Stole my line about daddy, but we'll let that slide. He's like, the only person that called me daddy is your girl right there. Yeah. And he's like, yeah, well, she's calling me daddy, and you're screaming uncle, and everybody's saying, he had a great line. And that's what I want more out of LA Knight, because when you look at somebody like LA Knight, you want every week someone like that to be cutting a feel-good promo, tearing down the bad guy, building up the house. Like, I feel like, because back in the Attitude Era, bro, you had people like that religiously. You had Rock, you had Stone Cold, you had Kurt Angle, you had all these people who had so much charisma. They could give some away and still have more than other people. You know what I mean? So I feel like it's refreshing when you watch someone like LA Knight just cut promos, and I want him to do that every single week.
Yeah.
So that was great to finally have that back. So I need him to do that religiously from now on.
Agreed. I'm really enjoying his reign so far.
Absolutely.
Not a stinker yet, in my opinion. Not a stinker yet.
Hey, the triple threat match was fire. Dude.
Yeah.
It's fantastic.
At Crown Jewel.
Yeah. With Melo and Andrade, that shit was awesome.
That was my match of the night for Crown Jewel.
Yeah, that match was nice.
That's probably one of my favorite finishes in a while.
Yeah, dude. Like LA Knight's killing it.
He is, man.
He's doing great. He's doing great work over there. But then good old Shinsuke. I think he's got I'm not too familiar with his Japanese game, his work over there in Japan, but I see that he was wearing some eye makeup, if I'm mistaken, right? Or
yeah,
he's got like a new shtick. So I'm excited. I'm excited to see. I have a feeling that might be something that he probably did back in Japan. I don't know if anybody knows, but
I think he's worn face paint and stuff before in Japan.
So I feel like he might be tapping into kind of like what Asuka did when she tapped into that her different side. I feel like maybe
that'd be sweet.
That would be cool.
Because
Shinsuke does need he needs a different layer. I feel like
dude,
he needs something
can I tell you
else.
guys something real quick? Like I feel like this was brushed off to the side. I'm so pissed about it. When Shinsuke first, when he first low blowed AJ Styles, my favorite moment of Shinsuke Nakamura's career, and yes, I'm saying career. I'm going on a limb here.
Oh wow.
Is I want to say Renee Young was doing a backstage interview with Shinsuke and trying to get a word from him, and he just turns over as a heel and he goes, "Sorry, no speak English. and he does that shitty like little grin smile and the pop from the crowd. I was dying laughing for fucking 10 minutes. I'm like, bro, I fucking love Shinsuke Nakamura. He's a fantastic wrestler. But if we get that Shinsuke, that's all I want.
Yeah.
That brother is so fucking funny and he doesn't even try.
He's a great dude, bro.
That's what I'm saying, dude. I want that so bad. I want that Shinsuke because that was and I was so excited to be like, okay, we're gonna have something generational here, and it never like evolved into anything. So this time they gotta have that. I want that so bad, but that's just me speaking on it. So Shinsuke's back. I'm geeked.
I kind of like the role that Shinsuke has been in the past few years of just being like an attraction, if you will, because he'll be here for a couple of months, disappear, go on vacation, come back, do that back and forth, and he always gets a big pop every time. Everybody loves Shinsuke, no matter if he's heel or face. I like what they do with him.
This man coming back to lose to LA Knight, and then his ass is going right back to vacation.
Oh yes,
see you guys at the Rumble.
For real.
Do you think he? Oh man, this is gonna be tough. Do we have that theme song? When he because he is a new look, so do you think he's gonna have?
I think he keeps it.
He
should. Yeah,
I pray to God he does too, man. I'm scared.
Yeah,
I'm scared. I'm scared. Death Row was gonna put their grabbing little fingers on it.
They're gonna be like Shinsuke Nakamura, and then this motherfucker's gonna come out. I'm like,
no, they're just gonna give him Lord Tenzai's theme song. That's Shinsuke's new style right there. God,
dude, imagine
that would be crazy. But no, I really just pray they keep the theme song goated. So
yeah. We also had Tommaso Ciampa fucking interrupting the tag title match between Motor City and Street Profits. He just got involved. DQ finish, and then Johnny Gargano slides in.
Hey man, what you doing?
Hey, what you doing? Boom, pushes him.
Ciampa doing what needs to be done, and Johnny will realize in due time.
Yeah, Ciampa got that attitude in him right now. That's what he needs.
He's tired of losing.
For real.
Motor City just came here last week and they beat them. You know what I mean?
What I was surprised about is like Motor City, after DIY got out of the ring, Motor City picked up the Street Profits. It's like, yo, we got nothing to do with that. Sorry that even happened. Angelo said, fuck that shit. Just decked him, bro. I forgot which one it was. It's not Shelly. Sabin, yes. He just decked him. So the Street Profits got a little attitude too. I'm fucking with it.
Yeah, no, Doc just posted on Instagram like he was kind of promo at the dungeon about like fuck these they want that, like we want the smoke, like we want this, like I'm pissed off, I want to win. Like I agree, bro. I really want to see the Street Profits with some tag titles. However, that was before Motor City came in.
Right.
And I really love Motor City, man. I really hope they have a long generational run building up tag teams because like that's the tag team that you want in the industry and that's the tag team that you want on your roster because they elevate every match. And I'm so geeked, bro. I want them to like keep doing things with young talent like Theory and maybe me one day. I just want them to keep planting like the seed on just like, a lot of this younger talent, just making it just the tag team like the division in SmackDown is so good just because of the fact that they are a part of it now and they run it, and that's awesome. And I've always loved the Street Profits. I wanted them to be number one. I still do want the Street Profits to be number one. However, I just want just good tag team wrestling again.
Yeah, like
that's what I want. And Raw is just shooting it right in the face, which sucks.
What one defense for JD and Finn?
That's
one maybe
ridiculous.
I think. Like
it's great. They're in a generational Dean Ambrose United States Championship run.
No, for real.
Shit is trash.
I mean, I'd be cool. Be like, hey, tag champ. Like I'd be cool with it, but like,
because I think Raw is building up War Raiders to face Judgment Day, and I think eventually, I do think the War Raiders will be tag team champions when it's all said and done. Because they won. Did they win? Did the War? Let me ask this real quick. Did the War Raiders win the whole tournament for the tag titles? Wasn't that like New Day? They beat New Day?
They definitely did beat New Day. I just don't remember if it was like a tournament or whatever. But I'm with you though. They're definitely next up. I actually think they're the next tag team champions. Whenever they end up having that match, Judgment Day is going to lose, in my opinion.
Oh yeah. Especially with everything they're done. They're breaking down soon. Dom was the weakest link. And now he's starting to he's sick of it. So like, once shit like that starts happening, then the group folds. So
And I
you
feel
know,
like
it's fucking. It's only a matter of time. It's only a matter of time.
Yeah, and I like Judgment Day too, but I feel like it is about to be time for them to just split off, do their own things. Like maybe a couple of them still stay together, like Liv and Dom maybe. But I'm okay with them disbanding soon. I'd be all right with it.
Yeah. I feel like their run is. Yeah.
You know.
Yeah.
And there's nothing wrong with that. There's nothing wrong with that.
No. Not everything can last like the New Day.
Yeah.
You know.
And I'm ready to see Dom be more in a singles role. Not that he's not already in doing single stuff, but I just want to see Dom do his own thing, like as his own man.
Yeah.
Who gets the theme song? That's the real question I want to know. Like, who gets that?
Damn. Well, if the whole group disbands, maybe they just
Finn's good. He's fine.
They put that off in the in the storage bin or something.
Yeah, bro, that's in the archives. I don't think anybody gets it, truthfully.
Man.
Because if the group would have disbanded and then Damian Priest was still involved, I think he would have got it. But
true.
since he's doing his own thing, I think it's going in the archives.
All right. He's got his own thing. He's cool. Man, yeah, so it's like a little line in the sand evolution.
Yeah.
Bolt that thing.
Yep.
All right.
Yeah. After the tag stuff on SmackDown, we had Naomi versus Nia Jax in a women's championship match.
Yeah.
Let me fucking tell you, these two had a banger.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
That match fucking slapped, bro. Good. Like, I watched the full match on YouTube while I was coming up here for the podcast. Banger, bro. I think Nia Jax has incredibly improved. Like, and it showed with Naomi in that match. They had a really cool spot. I'm pretty sure you guys probably saw it on Twitter. They were like on the top rope, and Nia looked like she was gonna go for some type of like power slam or something, but Naomi like reversed it, like flipped over. It was like I don't even know what to fucking call it. You have to watch it back.
Okay.
And you guys will have to tell me what it was, but it was fucking crazy. The falls in that match were insane. The crowd was heavily invested.
Good.
Yeah.
That's awesome.
Like I really, to put a cap on it for my points for the women on SmackDown, the women on SmackDown, besides the Bloodline stuff, were the highlight this week. Like they had the absolute best segments, in my opinion. They went hard.
Hell yeah. That's what I like to hear,
that's
man.
good. That's good.
I'm so glad Nia Jax is not having a stinker run. I'm so geeked. Like, I love Bayley to death, but man, I'm so thankful that Nia Jax was champion because I never thought I'd say this, but I really like Nia Jax.
Yeah, I'm enjoying the rain. How do you feel? I know.
How you feeling over there?
Nia's all right. You know what I mean?
Okay. That's fair.
Nia's definitely having a better run with the championship than Bayley did. I'm sorry. Anyway,
choked up talking nice about Nia Jax.
Nia's doing well.
Yeah.
I mean, I'll take the hate goggles off. You know what I mean?
For now.
Nia's improving, and she's already elevating the women's championship. So, which is, I never thought I would really say that.
No, I never thought I would either.
So I'm sitting here eating words. You know what I mean?
No more words.
I sit here humble.
Yes.
And of course, last but not least, we saved the best for last. The Bloodline shenanigans.
Yeah, Bronson Reed looks like he fits in with the new Bloodline.
He does, bro.
He does. He looks like a fit for real. But this is something I was thinking about since it happened last night. I'm not a fan of them adding Bronson because then that's going to lead to them adding Seth, and I feel like I feel like it's unnecessary. Bronson and Seth have their own thing going on. They've been building their own thing, and I feel like they're just being thrown in there just to add. And I feel like we don't need that. With the 4-on-4, it's perfect. Why does it have to be 5-on-5? 4-on-4, we'd be able to focus more. There would be, 2 less people in the match, and you can focus on what is happening a lot better too. And I feel like more can get told within the time. I feel like they're just plugging in Seth and Bronson, and I don't know if I like it,
No, for sure.
So,
because like you said, it feels unnecessary. Like, you had the 4 with the new Bloodline, you had the 4 with the OG Bloodline. It didn't need to be 5-on-5. You could have told the story perfectly with 4-on-4.
yeah.
When we were talking about it earlier, I was saying that I was really conflicted about the decision because I'm happy to see Bronson Reed in a position like that because he's an incredible talent, and he needs to be showcased way more often in that kind of light. And I was really happy to see Roman and Bronson interacting, and Roman catching a tsunami. I thought all that was really fucking cool. I thought the whole segment was cool, but it's the story that it doesn't make sense. Like, because now that Bronson is involved, we know for sure Seth is going to get involved, like you were saying. And it just doesn't make sense for Seth to team with Roman after everything that they've been through, and especially at WrestleMania alone, too. It just feels like Seth is like, oh, I'm not going to join any team. Oh, but Bronson's in? Got to get involved now.
Right.
It doesn't make sense.
I don't like that, because then that's that's gonna just I don't know. I feel like all of the character development between Seth and Roman, just those two alone, is just gonna kind of fly out of the window based on what you just said. Oh, they got Bronson. All right, I guess I'm gonna have your back, Roman. Like, that's all it took.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
I feel like it started with somebody jokingly in Gorilla was like, yeah, War Game's coming up. Oh, yeah. I was like, oh, we doing fours? Yeah, we're doing, oh. But like, imagine if Bronson was in, he hits like a tsunami from the cage. That'd be crazy. And then Paul just takes off the glass. He goes, that might happen. That's got to happen. So bang. So I don't know. I agree with y'all. I really feel like 4-on-4 would have been beautiful. Rollins and Bronson are on the card at least. They do their own thing. They just beat the piss out of each other, do something. I agree, man. 4-on-4 was perfect, bro. OG versus new, man. And then Dwayne gets involved, bro. Like, that's where I see it. I love it. It's chef's kiss. Put it to bed. Fuck that. Don't put it to bed. Wake his ass up. Take us to Royal Rumble. Take us to Mania. Then we close the book there. However, like, maybe they do something with Seth, especially if The Rock's involved. Seth and Rock have a pretty good thing still going on. That tension's still there ever since losing at WrestleMania 40. So there's some things that need to get finished there, but man, I don't know. I just feel like it's not the time and place.
No,
Yeah,
facts.
It's just unnecessary, and it doesn't really take away my excitement for the match.
I agree.
Like,
I'm with you. I'm with you.
Yeah.
I see what you're saying.
Yeah.
I'm with you.
No, the match.
You could have added fucking Hornswoggle. I'd be fucking geeked. You know what I mean? No disrespect to Hornswoggle. Shout out you, brother. But dead ass, like, hey, bro, I'm just in our heads. I think we created this like perfect, like, this storytell thing, like, but that just, like, it doesn't make sense.
We almost had it.
It just you know what I mean? It just fucks it up. It just ruins it. Like, just for like that, it doesn't ruin the whole thing, but it just ruins that immersion of what we thought and what we were gonna have.
Yeah,
I'm still cool with it. I'm really excited to see what they're gonna do with it. I'll leave it there.
Exactly.
Yeah.
And then after all that, Roman tried to call Paul Heyman.
God. That was such a great. That's probably one of the best endings to a Raw or SmackDown I've seen in a very long time.
It felt like a genuine cliffhanger.
That pop was insane,
dude. He didn't even say his name. He's just the wise man. We playing footsies.
I'm
playing footsies with you now.
What's up, footsies?
I'm in.
But yeah, pop for Paul was crazy.
And then the number not being available was goated. And apparently it was storytelling that tied back to Solo taking Paul's phone yay nay ago and throwing it on the mat and stomping it.
Oh,
so it's kind of like they're kind of
new phone number for Paul.
New phone.
Hopefully he watching TV.
Because he had two phones, one for The Rock, one for Roman. I don't know why he couldn't just have one phone, but
however, it was debunked on social media. Oh my God, this was crazy. So a fan, decided to DM Paul on Instagram and say like, "Yo, Roman trying to get a hold of you," and I swear to God, the person was like, they were left on scene from Paul Heyman, and Paul like opened it within like a minute of them messaging him, and then they aired it out. They screenshotted it. It was like, Paul could open my Instagram DM, but can't answer Roman's call. Like, dude, they put him on blast. It was it went crazy viral. And I was like, damn, that's tough.
Yeah.
So hey, people in the industry, be careful whose DMs you're opening. You might get aired out. Just saying.
But yeah, that's really it for this week.
Sweet.
That's it.
Sweet.
That's it, man.
That's it.
Yeah.
Heck yeah.
Yeah, dude. You know, with, next week another one.
Jaron will still not be with us next
He
week.
won't be here. That's right.
He'll still be cruising and bruising.
Yep.
Yeah, next week's podcast could be special.
It could be special. We could have
We'll leave it there. We'll leave the mystery up in the air, but we know I will also go out to say that we have special podcast planned, another one in January.
Yes.
Oh, yeah.
There will be a special podcast in January, so look forward to that.
Yeah.
And I think we're all looking forward to that one too. So
You'll know it when you see it too.
eat it up in the comments on what you think I'm talking about.
But yeah, Aaron, I'll fill you in after we wrap. Aaron, where can they find you?
First of all, I don't know if I want to get filled in. They can find me at Simply Better AM all platforms.
It goes from footsies to that. Hey,
That's what
you can find me at Brent Oakley on YouTube.
Isn't that how it always starts?
You start with feet? Okay, we gotta get the fuck out of
Valhalla? You can find me at BD on YouTube. Find me everywhere else over there.
here. Came stand up.
Put it to shame me, baby. Come on. Beach.